Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would like to present our title is Information Center. So we all choose the Maritime Institute of Malaysia to get the information center. My name is Nur Shafina binti Zarudi. Next is strategic planning. Firstly is vision. The vision is maritime policy research of distinctions. Secondly is mission. The mission is to provide maritime related advice and consultancy service to stakeholders through policy research, training, education and public awareness programs. Thirdly is the motto. The motto is Ocean of Change for Sustainability. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present about organization in MIMA. The firstly is management. First is Director General DG, then Dr. Rizal bin Abdul Kadir. The function is acting Director General ADG, and then lastly Shanggari Anak Perempuan Vilusami Senior Secretary. The of office Muhammad Azman bin Muhammad Haris. The function Head of Administration and Finance. And then Muslim bin Othman. The function is Senior Secretary. And then in MIMA I have admin unit. First Norlida bin Haji Baharin. She is admin assistant. Second, Sambang Anak Bujang alias Muhammad Irfan Aryan bin Abdullah. The function is receptionist, clerk. Thirdly, Norlinda binti Muhammad Shah, clerk. Fourth, Muhammad Azrul bin Muhammad Tarmizi, driver, dispatch and rider. Samsul Kamar bin Omar, driver, dispatch and rider. Muhammad Khairul bin Hassan, driver, dispatch, rider, office assistant. Finance unit in MIMA. The finance assistant is Suhaila binti Asmuni, and the senior clerk is Aspamurni binti Maslan. Resource unit. First, librarian. Secondly, library clerk. Then, publication unit. First is editor, and the second, graphic artist SGA. Senior graphic artist SGA Zainul Azman bin Shamsuddin. Corporate communication units is senior corporate communication officer. Information Technology IT, Muhammad Hafizul bin Roslan IT Officer. Center for Maritime Security and Diplomacy MSD. First is Martin A. Sebastian. The function is Senior Research Fellow Center Head. And the second, the researcher, the function of researcher are. And lastly, Nur Izwani binti Muhammad Sukur. The function is Senior Secretary. Then, Center for Ocean Law and Policy OLAP. Firstly, the function of Senior Research Fellow Center Head. And then, Jaila binti Abdul Jalil. The function is Senior Researcher Acting Center Head. Muhammad Shafiq bin Ismail Researcher. Muhammad Razif bin Roslan Researcher. Huda binti Mahmud Researcher. Editor, Suzaina binti Saidin, Senior Secretary. And then Center for Coastal and Marine Environment CMER, Cheryl Rita Kaur, anak perempuan Dalby Hastings, Senior Researcher Center Head. And then Nurul Ashikin binti Zakaria, Researcher. Lastly, Fauzia binti Daud, Senior Secretary. Center of Maritime Economics and Industry MEI. The first is Fellows Center Head, and then CDR Ang Chin Hub RMN, Senior Researcher, then Chin Yim Leng, Researcher, Nur Fatin Wahida binti Puspa, Researcher, and then the Senior Secretary. Center for Studies of Malacca SOM. Firstly is Sumati Permal, Fellow, Center Head, and then Researcher. Then Nur Shihin binti Jamal, Researcher, and then Ida Haryati binti Idris, Senior Secretary. MIMA Organization Chart. Firstly, the Center for Maritime Economics and Industry MEI. Secondly, the Center for Maritime Secretary and Diplomacy MSD. Thirdly, the Center for Ocean Law and Policy OLAP. Fourthly, the Center for the Straits of Malacca SOM. Fifth and the last, the Center for Coastal and Marine Environment CMER.
Cataloging and classification. First is Cataloging in Maritime Institute of Malaysia, or known as MIMA Resources Centre. Cataloging is the process of activity of preparing a catalog system. Second, it maintains bibliographic records and auditory in catalogs, books database, series, cartography, and other resources. Cataloging is a subset of the larger field called information organization. It can be defined as the process of collecting metadata for resources by describing a sources, choosing names and title access point, conducting subject analysis, assigning subject heading and classification number, and maintaining the system through which the cataloging data is made available. Cataloging process. The process of cataloging involves three major activities, namely descriptive cataloging, subject cataloging, and classification. First point is the descriptive cataloging, included such as author names, title, edition, publisher, date, series name, and so on. Anglo-American Cataloging Rules (AACR) is Accepted International Cataloging Codes used for descriptive cataloging of various types of information resources. Second is subject cataloging, involves the analysis of sources, subject, and provides appropriate subject headings. It controls vocabulary and clarification numbers using schemes such as Library of Congress classification, LCC, or Dewey Decimal classification. Cataloging process. The process of cataloging involves three major activities, namely descriptive cataloging, subject cataloging, and classification. First point is the descriptive cataloging, included such as author names, title, edition, publisher, date, series name, and so on. Anglo-American Cataloging Rules (AACR) is Accepted International Cataloging Codes used for descriptive cataloging of various types of information resources. Second is subject cataloging, involves the analysis of sources, subject, and provides appropriate subject headings. It controls vocabulary and clarification numbers using schemes such as Library of Congress classification, LCC, or Dewey Decimal classification. Third point is classification. Classification is the process of arranging, collecting, coding and organizing books and other libraries materials on the shelf or catalogue entries. First, the use of the call number in the classification is essential to enable the browsing the shelf to search for information or materials. Second, the class number provide a location for an item in a collection. Web online public access. The web online public access or called OPAC is a worldwide application for anyone to access it from anywhere with an internet connection at any time. It is a web online catalog that is used to search for books and materials in a library's collection. It helps find the material faster and easier and also help identify the collection and status of the materials. The Maritime Institute of Malaysia or MIMA use the Web Online Public Access Catalog application in its service to search for maritime information and its efficiency through automation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Soleha binti Sabri. My matric number is 1Y92745. Today I will present about Maritime Institute of Malaysia, MIMA websites. This website have fulfilled the value library service provided in the library, whether it can be considered as a good library service. And in this website, MIMA website, they also have a vision and mission. Also, for the motto is Ocean of Change for Sustainability. The vision is Maritime Policy Research for Distinction, and the mission is to provide maritime related advice and consultancy service to stakeholders through policy research, training, education and public awareness programs. And also, this website have organization structure. MIMA organization structure charts. The center of MIMA are designed to be flexible, adaptable, to allow multidisciplinary research. MIMA is organized into the following center. They have a 5 center. The Center of Maritime Economic and Industry, the Center of Maritime Security and Diplomacy, the Center of Ocean Law and Policy, the Center of Trade of Malacca, the Center of Coastal and Marine Environment. Linking all the centers in the Finance and Administration Division, this division play a key role in the supporting research of MIMA. This website, MIMA have a collection development, and they have a 6 division, and they have a 6 collections types. The resource center collections can be categorized into 6 main groups, and each groups comprises of a few types. First one, monograph and monographic service. The second one is serial and periodical. The third one is special collection, and the fourth one is map and charts. And the 5 MIMA publication published of written by MIMA staff MSP, and last one is audio, visual and electronic database. Also, the last point for this website, they also have a library. They also have a cataloging and classification system used in the library. They're using a web of OPAC 2.0. You can search by call a number. They have a until Z. Until Z, you will browse by calling a number such as A for general work, L for education, M for music, and P for language of literature.